Hello, hello. Okay. New. Okay, let's see who is in chat. Futo Animationing and Benjamin the Wolf is here. Lob Dines. My mic is picking this up, right? Okay, good, good. Tin Sheet is here. Plume DX is here. B1 Battle Droid is here. Hello, hello. Commando's birthday. Interesting. Okay. Hello, Brother Red. How are you doing? I'm going through it right now. Okay, so you know how last week I went last week there was a stream, right? Less than an hour after stream ended. Less than an hour after stream ended, it started raining so hard outside that in the water started to seep up from the cracks in my floor, and basically my entire room flooded. The thing is, my room is in the lowest floor of my house, so that's rather unfortunate. And what ended up happening is, it was too because it rained so late for me. No one was awake, so I just instead of like doing what I was, I just had to wait it out upstairs. So if there was water here, I just camped out on a couch the next. So I just slept on a couch while waiting for the water to dissipate. Unfortunately, the water did not dissipate overnight. It continued to rain overnight. So the next day, I had to use buckets to bail the water out of my room. The unfortunate thing is, the water did eventually get shallower, so I couldn't just bail water out by dragging the bucket across the water. No, I had to take a dustpan, the thing that you use to sweep dust with. I had to scrape the floor with the dustpan and then put the water it scraped up into the bucket and then bail it out. And a combination of all of that is the reason why. When was my last stream? It was 2 weeks ago, right? Saturday? Yeah. It's the reason why on the 5th, all the way up to the 19th, it's the reason why I was really, really sick. It didn't help that once I was I'd bailed all of the water, my room was still cold and humid, because bailing water does not mean puddles don't exist in your room, and mopping up all of those puddles would require me to also mop up all of the puddles in the rooms next to mine. Because this is my room, there's another room here, there's another room here. All of these were flooded. Sounds like my childhood nostalgia, but I'm American now. Rain could be scary sometimes, yeah. As a Californian, floods are an alien concept to me. It really depends on where you are. I imagine there are places in California where it would flood. But people don't build homes there. Okay, that's enough story time for now. Benjamin the Wolf's request. I'm gonna read out the request because I'm not quite sure what it is. Technoblade, the PvP god. I have no idea who this is. Named an entire netherite sword orphan obliterator. By having him chase down another character. I don't know who this is. Treadhead is a core Skylander, non-gimmick Skylander. There's a motorbike. I don't know who this is either. Technoblade chasing him down with the orphan obliterator. Blood for the blood god. Treadhead is on his motorbike. Yeah, I have no idea who any of these are. We'd rather build homes in the most barren areas imaginable. Yeah. B1s can have an addiction to death sticks? That's possible? That's what the ref images are for. Yeah, you did send a bunch of them. Let's see them now. Where the? Benjamin Baguyos. Fascinating. I don't know who any of these are. Treadhead basics. You said my last name correctly. This is a... Ben, are you Asian? Perchance? All you need to know is Orphan Killer wants to kill orphans. Gotcha. Did you miss anything? Not really. Okay. I told my story. You've heard it Fenrir, you've heard it before about the flooding. Okay. Satyr OC. Let me just add that to the list. Satyr OC 4. And the fifth one is from Plum DX. Yoko and Mistia singing. Or... Okay. These two characters are from completely different franchises, are they now? Also, what are all of the characters from Slime Rancher? Hear me out. Wait, what are we talking about again? I'm half Filipino on my dad's sides. Benjamin the Wolf, the reason that I asked if you were Asian is because that sounded like a Filipino last name. I'm Filipino. The reason that I'm able to say it is because I am in fact Filipino. Okay, 6 responses. And Desolate 00. Requested. I have no idea how to do this artwork. Do this request, Desolate. Okay. Pinoy forever. Very clean. What kind of stream is this? I'm doing requests, but before I do those, I'm putting them into spin the wheel because I don't plan on doing more than 5 today. The last time that I had to do more than 5, I was not able to finish them. I still have not finished last month's request, and I still have to do those, which means I have to limit how much I do. So we're spinning the wheel. Anyway, let us begin. Fenrir, there is a... Fenrir... I was... You deleted your request. I guess you just saw the pinned the pinned comment. Okay, Kyoko and Misty are singing. Let's go. Let me save this. 2025-07-19. Boom, the X. Kyoko, Mistia singing. Okay, Kyoso Kasudani and Mistia Lorelai singing. I need to take a look at something real quick. I'm gonna use a reference for this. Or something rare for me. Edit canvas size. Let me reverse it and wait. Videos. If my request gets chosen, I'll try my hardest to explain who the characters are. I feel like this is better than just promising to do all of the ones who all of the ones who show up the chat and then extending the amount, extending the deadline every time someone new arrives. Anyway, I'm looking for, where is it? Looking for the thing. Should be here somewhere. Come on. Where is it? I'm looking for a reference right now, so please bear with me. Okay, found it. There's my reference. This anime is called K-On! This is from the movie. I'm going to be drawing Kyoko. I'm gonna be drawing Kyoko and Mistia based on this. Lucky roulette system is kind of cool. You're taking one? Are you taking one more request or just it? I'm taking 5 requests, and I'm gonna be randomly choosing the 5 that I pick. This is my first time watching one of your streams, but I've been following you on Tumblr for a short time. Enjoy your art. Happy to hear you're doing better. K-On! Woo! Yeah, indeed. I had to... Hello, Shnish. We've been answered. Likely request a Hunter Slime, saying not literally asking. I'll put my request in the pinned comment. B1, if you're going to... B1, you're free to make a request. Plum, do you remember which one of them actually carries the instrument and which one is just the singer? I don't quite remember what Kyoko. I really should just Google Kyoko and Kyoko Kasodani. Technoblade never dies. Okay, where is her outfit? There she is. Okay, Misty is the one. Misty is the one with the guitar. That makes things easier. Let's go. So there's the mic. There's Kyoko. I just realized the new my new mix of the new mix I wrote for Shark Tooth is playing right now. Things I was working on while sick. Kyoko's short, right? Yeah, she's pretty short. This works. These are Toho characters, right? These ones are not. These ones are. These are from one of the written works, not from. They're technically characters from the video games, but the picture itself is from the written works. Now, I'm really... Okay, so from the looks of it, this arm and this arm... Okay, so her body's twisted very slightly. Spin the Wheel really just said Toho drawing quota must be filled. Indeed. Although to be fair, there have been there are multiple suggestions for Toho artworks on the wheel right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if the next one is also Toho. Much to the chagrin of my non-Toho viewers, which I am very much surprised to have that as many non-Toho viewers as I do, considering how for several months the only thing I drew was Toho. Always gotta fulfill the Toho quota. Indeed. Okay. Now that this is drawn, how do I do the guitar? What type of guitar is she using anyway? I wonder. Will Mistia... If I search Mistia guitar, it does not tell me what type of guitar she uses. Darn it. And then there's me crossing a Minecraft YouTuber with a Skylanders character. I really asked myself if I should request a follow-up with the June Slot Machine artwork or if I should just request something else. Up to you, my friend. I really shouldn't have gotten the mocha. It's too sweet. I'm taking... my drink of choice today is like... a mocha latte, and it's like, it's too sweet. I don't know why I order chocolate anything these days, because it always ends up the same. I always end up thinking it's too sweet. Always ends up being a waste. Wait a second, is this... Yeah, it is the same guitar. It just seemed like a different guitar because the lighting. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Let me Google something. Fuck it. I'll just... What was it? Les Paul Sunburst. Okay, now I just need to find an image of the Les Paul Sunburst in the right orientation. I very much doubt I'm gonna end up finding one because the angle that I've chosen is not very flattering, but I wonder. Les Paul Sunburst 3D model. Finding the right orientation is always a challenge, isn't it? Okay, this... Something went wrong with the 3D viewer. Okay, what if I open it on Firefox? Excellent, it's loading. Let me just adjust. Let me just adjust this. Let me take a look at this. And take a screenshot. Excellent. Okay, that works. Just trace over it. Multiply 6 by 19 plus 3 and you'll have the average number of Toho girls. Over 160 official Toho characters, maybe more. They're nearly 200 by now. Whoops, wrong layer. Yeppers, peppers. Yep. It's not quite as bad as gacha games yet, but it's getting pretty bad. Like, if you became a fan in the 2000s when there were like 24 characters, becoming the number of characters now is pretty overwhelming. It also really doesn't help that a lot of the characters don't do anything. Like, granted, you could also say that about the older characters, but back when there were older characters, you could just have those older characters do things instead of making completely new ones. There we go. Tohos are becoming like Pokemon, indeed. Not in a bad way, mind you, but it is different. Edit, canvas size, first width and height. Do not delete outside. Move this to a folder. Move it down. Move them up. Rather, scale them up. Here we go. Thoughts about artists, about AI. My thought is that I'm not discussing it here. This is not the stream for that. I have arbitrarily decided that this is not the stream to talk about it. Take that discussion somewhere else, positive or negative. Take it somewhere else. As I said, take it somewhere else. Come on, guys. Couldn't have made myself more clear. Now, if I remember correctly, wrong one. Come on. Where is the artwork of her? Opinions on ice cream? I wish it was cheaper here. I'd have more of an I'd have more of opinion if I had it more. But at the moment, all I can really say is it's expensive. If it's just the taste, it's really sweet. I like the fact that when it's really cold, you can't really tell the sweetness. I don't like the fact that when you eat that when I eat ice cream, the ice cream sticks to my throat. I can stomach the ice cream sticking to my throat for some flavors, but for stuff like chocolate, it sticks to my throat so much that I basically get sick the day after I drink ice cream. Ice candy is also pretty nice, I do agree. Flavored juice. Why did I give her human ears? She's not human. Opinions on pineapple on pizza. There's gonna be somewhat sacrilegious to a lot of people, but like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not the best. It's not the best topping in the world, but it's like people acting as if it's an insult. They're like, as if it's an insult to pizza, or like being babies about it, I think. Sorry, I don't like pineapple on pizza. Yeah, but you're allowed to not like something, but calling it sacrilegious or calling it an affront to pizza, I don't know, man. Pineapple on pizza is pretty fire, but not my go-to. I think it's fine. I don't love it or anything, but if a pizza has it, I'm not gonna say no to it. Partially because pineapple is quite the delicacy in the Philippines. How do I... Okay, just put the other hand around the microphone to make it work. Maybe it's because the hand is too big. How big is the face? Yeah, the hand is too big. It's all... People's eardrums are gonna be so... People's eardrums are gonna be so broken after... Imagine Kyoso Katsudani using her mountain echo powers to feed back into the mic until the speakers break. Come on. Supernatural kids. Very interesting. Bro, we'll never say no to free pizza. If it's free, I will absolutely eat pineapple on pizza. Especially if it's free. Are you kidding me? That stuff's expensive. If someone is giving it out for free, I don't really care. Called it. Gonna try and explain who Technoblade was, if that's okay, even if my request doesn't get chosen. Feel free to do so. I'm interested. I've heard of Technoblade. I'm just like Minecraft YouTuber question mark. Yeah, you people saying Technoblade never dies, that means nothing to me. I don't know what that means. It just seems like a cheesy one-liner. A cheesy one-liner that you hear in a video game. So, please enlighten me. I do want to know what deeper meaning there is to it. He might be dead IRL, but he will always be alive in my heart. Oh, Technoblade is dead. Wait. I swear, didn't I read that? Didn't Benjamin the Wolf? Keep his legacy alive. You know what? There does seem to be the implication that he was dead in the request. I didn't realize. Technoblade died of cancer. Biggest Minecraft YouTuber. Always in the heart of the community. Fascinating. His dad is still making videos at his name. Interesting. He will be missed. I can imagine. I'm gonna have to redo this other arm, but I'll do that later. Because of him, you could never stop playing Minecraft? Man, I wish I was into Minecraft. I wish I was into Minecraft when he was alive. Sounds like he made it a really fun pastime. What are your opinions on foxes the animals? They're pretty neat. They have the they share the same ecological niche as as most wild cats, but they're canine. They're fascinating in the same way hyenas are fascinating, because hyenas are cats that somehow evolved to fill the niche of the fill the ecological niche of a dog. They're feliform, but they're not cats. Yeah, technically they're not cats, but they're like more closely related to cats than they are to dogs. Taxonomy has always been weird. It's never been particular. Like pretty much all taxonomists agree that taxonomy is kind of fake and kind of fake and arbitrary. So, I don't know. In all likelihood, they probably taste like chicken. Lots of white meat. Okay, Kyoko Kasu. Don't remember what is this outfit supposed to even look like again? Doesn't seem to be any official artwork of her. What about Mistia? Does she have any official artwork of herself in her outfit without? Yeah. This artwork from Symposium of West Mysticism is the only one. That's so disappointing. The levels of taxonomy are fabricated, but the groups themselves have set definitions. Gonna make popcorn, be right back. Enjoy. Whoops. Why didn't I draw that? Why didn't I notice that? Both of them are wearing sunglasses. Okay. What does Kyoko and Mistia look like? Their standard hair looks like... Right, of course. And if yokai can get night blind, does that mean that they would not see worse with sunglasses, or would they just see everything darker than it looks like? I'm not sure. And that's fascinating. Mistia's hat is literally just her standard hat. Which means I have to do the thing again, where I have to figure out how how the frills on her hat work. Choker on the dog girl. Lovely. Or, well, maybe not a choker. It's more like collar. Oh my goodness. Yoko. That dog is definitely getting louder. Zun, you little devil. Frills, not the frills. That's fascinating. It looks like it looks like the only thing that Mistia changed about her outfit is that she added spikes to her hat, changed some of her belts to black leather, and made her long sleeves darker. That is so funny. That's the those are the only noticeable changes to Mistia's outfit. Yeah, those are okay. Yeah, those are the only notable changes to Mistia's outfit. She added spikes and black leather belts. Oh, Mistia. Of course you would find this cool, because it is cool. But still, it's very obvious why you would find this cool. I'm here and I'm free. What is up? How are you doing, Red? Doing decently today. Still kind of recovering from my sickness last week. Still not fully recovered from it, but I'm getting there. Okay, this is infuriating. I don't know what this is supposed to be. At the very least, I could probably just use Mistia's default outfit. Probably just use Mistia's default outfit and work it from there. Oh, that is funny. Kyoko wears a shorter skirt than Mistia. Mistia, these are thigh-high boots. What the? Mistia, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Take your time, Red. No need to rush. Can she take a good rest? Good night, friend. That rain, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but the rain is super loud. We can hear the rain when you speak. Yeah, so the heavy rains that caused the flooding before, technically, it caused another flood yesterday. Well, technically earlier today, but it was before I went to bed, so I'm counting it as yesterday. So I'm currently dealing with the fallout of that, but it hasn't stopped raining yet, so I still have to deal with the fallout. I very much hope that the rain today doesn't get any stronger, because if it does, I'm gonna have to cancel the stream. Not because the rain might not because the rain might interfere with my internet or whatever. My internet's fine. It's mostly a flooding thing. In the name of the gods, I beg of you to make it stop raining. Yeah, no, this rain is gonna last until tomorrow. There's nothing really I can do about it. This beat bopping, the art is hyping. I'm glad you like the music. Once again, it is art that I have written myself. So sad that you can't really stream at keeping your house dry. Stream and keep your house dry at the same time. Indeed. If I could, I would in fact stream myself trying to bail water, but my phone isn't really built for streaming, so my stream has neither the memory capacity nor the battery capacity to stream like that. Just for the record, this is the first time I'm drawing Kyoko Kasudani. She is... I'm very glad this is my first time drawing her, because her base outfit is kind of boring. And my favorite part of her has always been the fact that she's in a punk rock band with Mistia. If I remember, insane typhoons in the Philippines, and now I live in a place that's regularly 48 to 50 degrees Celsius this time of year. It's only had 30 days of rain in this year. Yikes. Just honestly, just make the mouth smaller. I'm going to bed now. I'm dozing off. Have a good rest, my friend. Thank you for hanging out. Oh boy. Let me save this. Oh, rain, rain. Please go away. You can come back this Sunday. We have things to do this Saturday. Come on, please. I'm begging you. You're probably going to bed as well? Good night. Wait, no. I'll stick around one more spin round, and then I'm going back to playing Flashpoint. I'm gonna be here. I'm chilling and drawing as well. Do enjoy, Goji. Bro, read the second one. I was happy because I said I was going to go to bed. I bet you he has a big smile on his face already. I love seeing the sketch phases of art. Well, this is probably going to stay in the sketch phases because I don't actually plan on turning this into line art. It's not the destination, it's the journey. It's the friends we made along the way. It helps you a lot as a reference to improve your own artwork. I'm glad I can be of help in that regard. I thought this was my mouse. For a second there, I took a look at this and I forgot. I forgot that I'm using a tablet right now. So, and I thought my mouse was doing this for some reason. The wrist goes like this, I think. I believe the hand is supposed, the pick is supposed to go like this. The thumb is here. And the thumb is here. The index finger is here. Something like that. So if I rotate it, and the thumb is here. Okay, that can work. Is the hand too big? These fingers are too big. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Let's see here. Talking about dolphins. Research ruins you for the rest of your life. Oh my goodness. You should associate dolphins with the emulator called Dolphin. You associate dolphins with Project Dolphin, the GameCube, also known as the GameCube. Okay. Skirt. Still the same as usual. Gotcha. Do I make it frilly like her original skirt? No, it's not frilly in the art. It's not frilly in the reference art. There are frills underneath though, so I'm gonna draw that part. Now, last things last, she has boots. And Choco's outfit. I don't know what type of shoes Kyoko wears, but there we go. Then make the necessary erasures. Let's add some colors. Do I be lazy about this? Yeah, sure. What color is Kyoko's hair? Sea green. Aqua. Some sort of... something like that. And Missia's is pink. Salmon pink, I'm pretty sure. Salmon pink. A little bit darker than salmon pink. And then darker brown for Kyoko's ears. Too dark. Kyoko, the color of Kyoko's ears matches the brown of Missia's clothes. Actually, let's not make it brown. She's wearing black. Let's be honest here, both of them are wearing black. Both of them are wearing black in this scenario. Can I? Yep. In our country, some of us wear slippers when they go out to parties. Quite stylish. I've had to wear rain boots all day. All day for multiple days in a row. It sucks. I miss wearing slippers. I miss wearing regular shoes. Every single time. Every single time this time of year. Well, not really this time of year. Usually it's a little bit later, but still. Non-lethal irony. One of my favorite new songs that I've written. Does Misty have wings in this one? Yeah, I need to draw Misty's wings. And Kyoko's tail. Kyoko has a tail, right? Kyoko doesn't have a tail! The hell? I could have sworn she had a tail. Tail. Short tail. Okay. It's because it's really short. Gotcha. I mostly deal with snowstorms in the winter months. This summer has been quite hot. To be fair, it has also been quite hot in the Philippines. It's just it's hot weather is nothing new for us. We live in a tropical tropical country. Most of us are used to. Most of us are used to 100% humidity at 40 degrees. Well, not really 40 degrees, more like 35. Tropic heat sucks. Imagine 100% humidity at like 35 degrees Celsius. There's nothing on humidity plus heat. I'm personally fine with the heat. I'm also fine with the humidity. It's when both of them are combined. That's the issue. I wish the rain that we're having right now could have gone to you guys instead. Apparently you guys need it. It seems like you guys need it more than we do. Woof. I think the rain has, it hasn't passed yet, but it's gotten much quieter now. It's not quite as heavy. We have a drought right now. We don't have water, specifically bathing water. Bathing water, drinking water. Lots of issues with water. And swimming in the ocean doesn't work because the ocean is pretty dirty. Like, it's probably cleaner than going into a river. Probably cleaner than going into a polluted river and washing there, but even then, it's pretty bad. It's also salty. Yeah, the saltiness does not help with the cleanliness, funnily enough. It does not actually... The saltiness does not make it cleaner. And there goes the rain again. Oh, how I wish it would stop getting worse. I'm in tons of droppings when I go to the beach. Yikes. Nothing says what color of guitar Mistia has, so I'm just gonna give her a red one. And when I say red, it's not actually red. This is more like maroon. It's not even quite maroon. It's like a specific shade of red. It's darker than regular red, but like it's darker and more purplish than regular red. But it's not quite maroon. It's hard to describe. Now, last things last. Forgot to do this earlier. Color the thigh highs. Darn it. Maybe I should just give them their actual colors instead of just making them all black. They do look like in this artwork, it does look like they're different colors. Actually, what if they're both just wearing dark red? Would it work if both of them were wearing dark red? Surprisingly, it would. Why does this work? Alternatively, it stays black, but the trim color becomes red. I'm gonna try that. Let's try trim red. Oh my, this does actually look quite good. Yeah, let's make it brighter. Not that bright. Multiple shades of red in one outfit. The red definitely fits. Don't forget the wings. You said you were planning to add them. I was. Burn it. Now, I was going to draw the wings. Let us draw the wings. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's like this, and then there's something. What does it look like in this one? Oh, it's actually different from how... It's actually different from how Zun normally draws it. Surprising. Well, I'm going to stay true to how Zun normally draws Misty's wings. Have them be somewhat disconnected from each other. I definitely dislike when the fill bucket gets all... There's a teeny tiny opening that I can't fill this. I was AFK for a moment. Did you answer? What? 2 questions. Can you draw Pokemon Mystery Dungeon OCs? Cross, if you want me to draw something, just make a request. It's in the description, and it's also the pinned comment. If I don't want to draw it, I'm just not going to draw it. Okay. Last but not. Since Secret of the Mimic, I've been violently dragged back into the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, and I'm starting to see why people really like Sun and Moon. Their voice actor absolutely killed it while playing them. I'm glad for the fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm happy for them. Okay, Plum, your request is complete. How many other requests do I have now? I have 12 of them. Let's add them to... Okay. That choice is no longer there. Okay. 6. I have now 12 requests. So... Fenrir, M. Wally West. Don't know who this is, but let's add them to the list. Nish Nitori in a Ludicolo costume. For Shnish. For Labdines, Moria Shrine Girls as faces on Mount Rushmore. For Labdines. No. Not like that, not like that. Damn it! I wasn't done. Okay. And Labdines had multiple requests. I'm only picking one of them. Urgent Crush? Kumo-o. Rune. Kumo-o from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Attacking a Dragonite. Attacking a Dragonite for Urgent Cross. Okay. Last one. Goji request. Metaphorical interpret. Season 2, episode 8. I need to check something. come on. Episode 8? When was this? Oh, gotcha. Ooh. Goji. I want to see how this would go. I am sure that victory will be mine. Okay, let us... 11 of them. And... let's go. Spin. Spin the wheel. Komodo attacking a Dragonite. Okay. 2025. Year 719. Who is this for again? Urgent Cross. Yeah, Urgent Cross. Cross. EMD. And there's a picture of character. Okay. Komo is a favorite mon of mine. Okay, you sent 2 pictures of of a Komo and Dragonite with no... The only real thing that seems to be unique about this character is the fact that the Dragonite has a black eye. Komo is a good PvP mon. Interesting. Urgent Cross. I believe you had a... Cross, are you still here? Or did you just make the request and dip? Because you gotta remember, is Urgent Cross still here? I had a viewer earlier. Who made a request, and I'm trying to see if they're still here. I don't think so. Well, if Urgent Cross is not here anymore, I'm not gonna draw it. I guess we're going next. Looks like they left or they went AFK. Yeah, generally speaking, I'm late. Welcome to the stream. Urgent Cross, where are you, man? I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes, and while I wait, I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. So if Urgent Cross has not returned yet, I'm gonna do it again. Spin the wheel again. You can do a request. As you can see, I'm spinning a wheel for the requests this time instead of doing all of them. Anyway, click the forum that's pinned. Anyway, be right back. Okay, I've returned. Have they returned? Make test, hello? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Let me take a look at the request form. There's one more request from Doug. Okay, I'm drawing Doug, the pepper man with eyes. Gotcha. So who? Let's go. Spin. Round 2. Lesbians, don't let me down. Tin Sheet went to bed, but we saw Tin Sheet here chatting earlier. So I am going to draw this. However, I see that there are 68 H's in 1A in A. Yeah, that's a bit of a yikes. So Futo and ski equipment for Tin Sheet. So Futo, I'm just gonna close this. Just draw a new one. Let me also delete the Futo. Oh my god, I just noticed. Yeah, that was one of the art requests. I'm going to delete Urgent Cross's request because, yeah. 0719 in Heat Futoski. Okay, I'm gonna need to add choice. I'm gonna need to. What am I doing? Delete. Futo Mononobe. She already dresses pretty. Is there any artwork of her? Okay, so I'm gonna have to change her skirt for. Exchange her skirt for some pants, obviously. How do I do the rest of it? Let me actually see what Tin Sheet's actual request is. Let's see. Ski goggles, gloves, and a scarf. Just that. I'm gonna give her pants because that's. It would be cruel to draw a character who's going to be skiing not wearing pants. Not that the Pokemon designers not that Pokemon character designers don't do that too, but still. It's just so funny to me that Pokemon character designers will draw characters walking through snow. Will draw characters who walk through snow and are wearing skirts. Howdy. How do you do? Howdy. You do things. Very clean. Well, I do enjoy doing things as well. Well, what are the things you'd like doing? I guess drawing, which is why I'm here. Well, I'm glad you're here, Howdy. I am currently drawing what was the request again? What was the request again? Futo and ski equipment for Tin Sheet. Okay, I'm drawing Mononobe Futo from Toho Project in ski equipment. Not fully in ski equipment, but you know. Should Futo still be wearing her stupid hat? She's gonna be wearing her stupid hat. I only say it's a stupid I only say it's a stupid hat because she's the only character who she and Tojiko are like the only characters who wear a hat like that. Then again, this is Toho we're talking about, so this is not so much a stupid hat as much as a regular hat. Taoism drip. Okay. I'm gonna end up Why do I get the sense that I'm gonna end up drawing exclusively Toho characters this stream? Even though I'm using a random number what is effectively a random number generator to pick which artworks I draw. Roll Chunibyo. I'm hoping I roll Chunibyo as well, but the Toho drawing quota must be filled. We don't have skiing in the Philippines on account of the place being a tropical, being in the tropics, but I am vaguely familiar with skiing thanks to all of the old Sega games I used to play. There was like a skiing game on the Dreamcast I used to own. I don't even remember what the game was called anymore, but man, arcade sports games back in the day. They don't make them like they used to. I think you're talking about Rip'n Riders. I need to Google this. Rip'n Riders Dreamcast. This seems familiar, actually. I could have sworn there was skiing in that game, though. This is just snowboarding. Ski? No, this is just snowboarding. I'm distinctly remembering a game about skiing, not about snowboarding. Might have been. Could be thinking of something else, but I don't know. It's been so long. I haven't owned a Dreamcast in over 20. I haven't owned the Dreamcast in nearly 20 years. It makes me feel old to say that I haven't owned one in 20 years, considering the fact that Wait, it's 2000. When did I stop owning one? I still had one in 2000. I still had one in 2006. 7, I still had one. 2008, I still had one. 2009, I stopped having one. Yeah, nearly 20 years. That's... Oh, goodness. You can ski in the Philippines, inside. Well, yes, you can do a lot of things in the Philippines just inside. It doesn't mean it's like... It doesn't mean it's something that you're regularly able to do. Like if for example you live in Canada or something, ice skating is probably much easier in Canada than it is in the Philippines. You probably have way more infrastructure to facilitate that sort of thing, as opposed to in the Philippines where everything about the country is fighting people who are making said infrastructure for making it work. Hey Goji, you can ski. Can you ski in Australia? I'm pretty sure you can ski everywhere. It's just that it's a more a matter of how expensive it is to ski where you live. I just joined. Request form already closed? No, the request form is not yet closed. They're like in fact they're like what I'm doing right now is I'm spinning a wheel. The last few times I've been doing these, so many people have made requests, and every time I did one of these, I went on for way too long. So I'm just gonna draw however many it is I plan on drawing right now. Ideally, I draw 5 today, but if I can't draw 5, I'm okay with drawing 3 or 4. But just to make it so that it's fair for everybody, I'm going to just pick the ones from those in chat and pick them randomly. So I'm spinning a wheel. And that way, no one can feel bad. Can't believe how ass my internet is right now. I think your list is invisible. I'm not. I don't have a list. This is the second one. Is it fine if I submit an original character? I don't know. If you'll use the request list for next stream. I'm not gonna use the request list for next stream. I still have to finish the requests I started last stream. So, oh boy, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. I'm sure Tin Sheet won't mind if I just leave it at this and don't color it. Alright, let's save this. I'll consider this done. Next on the list. I have how many responses? I have 14 now. Zigzagoon. Who is Zigzagoon 893? Nitori Marisa Kiss. Okay, is there any more requests? By the way, I just saw the colorized iPad Yukari illustration. The colors just scream Yukari indeed. Okay. Any more requests? Not right now. Okay, I'm gonna start. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna... Are you joking? Okay. The Toho artwork... Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna finish the last of this mocha because I've been sipping, just sipping at it all stream, and it's already lukewarm. Is this another Toho? Yes, this is another Toho. It's Yuri though. Lesbians. Just not chuny, just not the chuny lesbians. Lesbians. Very clean. 3 Tohos. Maybe there'll be 2 more. Maybe. Okay. Let's move that cup to the side and bring over my bottle of water. The RNG RNG just happens to fall that way. Then it. 19 Zigzagoon. The choice was either this or Warframe Arch. Very surprising that you chose the Toho out of all of the ones. Does remind me of the time I found the fan art you made of Miko with the trans flag and trans colors in her outfit. I found it once before I discovered you. It was from Reddit. Well, was it my post on Reddit? Because I did post that on Reddit, like myself. Is it the username Redler Red7? I wonder. My @ is Redler Red7, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner of my stream. I do wonder. Warframe designs are complex to say the least. Buddy, but let me show you a request someone made once. This is one of the requests someone made once. Okay, Marissa and Nitori kissing. Let's go, lesbians! Train station, indeed. I really want to finish that one though. Okay, take a guess. Which one of this is Nitori and which one is Marisa? It can go either way with both of them. Nitori is on the left. Marisa bottoming for sure. That is my guess. As I said, it can go either way with them, so audience decides. Actually, no. Zigzagoon decides, ultimately, but I want to hear what the audience thinks. The spiral could be Nitori. Yeah, correct. It could go either way. Nitori on the right? Okay. Nitori's the... Looks like we're going for Lady Killer Marisa Kirisame. Let's go. Okay, how tall is Nitori compared to Marisa? Nitori... Kawashiro. Pretty short. Pretty short. Is she shorter than Marisa short? Marissa Topaganda. Angry face. Same height. Okay, same height. Let's go. I know Marissa is often depicted as a lesbian, but I feel like she wouldn't care and just fling with anyone that piques her interest. The thing about Toho is that, since the only characters that matter are women, so it's statistically likely that the only characters that will pique Marissa's interest are other women. So I do agree with you, but I do agree with you that like conceptually, Marissa would probably be bi or pan or literally don't care whatsoever, but functionally, she'd just be a lesbian. Which is a type of which is kind of a type of bi erasure, but at the same time, it's hard to be bisexual. It's hard to be bisexual in a setting like Toho. I love my tomboyish magician and shy engineer when they kiss. Ryunosuke is gay. I love him. Imagine being the only gay. Imagine being the only gay man in a setting filled with whose primary cast is filled with women. There's the evil I Sigma. I don't think we should count the I don't think we should count the unnamed enemies. The unnamed enemies with no face, no lore. Which is why I don't like are we really going to count Genji? Are we really gonna count Genji? Are we gonna count the massive eyeballs? Are we gonna count the cloud? Are we gonna count the cloud person? Evil Eye Sigma has insane lore. He's a tank! That's already peak! The funniest thing about this is the fact that the hats are gonna get in each other's way. Is their quest form still open? Yes, their quest form is still open. I will be drawing and picking choices based on a random spin of the wheel. I think it would be better if I adjust the placement of the head a bit. So that's Itori's face. That's Itori's face, and Marissa's face is going to be like this. Okay, let's just make a new layer with Marissa's face and move it so that it connects with Nitori's. There we go. And plumber hat. And then the witch hat. Do the Pringle, do the thing where it's a Pringle, and then the hat in the center. Okay. Kinda glad that I didn't say calculated height. Nitori has some Spirit Eyes video figuring out the character's heights. They mentioned that Nitori height reaches up to below Reimu's armpits. Oh my goodness. Has anyone played Deltarune yet? I have not played Deltarune. It looks like Hitman. A, what was his name? Agent 47. It looks like Agent 47 kissing Luigi. Oh, that is a crack ship indeed. I'm sure someone would draw it. Someone would be into it. Oh my god, I just realized something. Agent 47 kissing Luigi has the same has the same energy as that one gif of Bowser. That one gif of Bowser from the, what was it? From the Mario movie. Basically lifting Luigi's shin with it with his claw. It has the same energy as that one. Now that is a hit. Indeed. So arm here connects to that arm. And of course, can't be Marissa without the big butt. She cannot. It's so funny to me that Marissa, based on artwork, based on official art alone, probably has the bigger butt of the two main characters. Oh, that butt attack is so fun. It's so funny that she has that. Totally bummed. Now, the question is, do I draw Nitori with her standard outfit, or do I draw her with... Actually, no, now that I think about it, I only ever see that outfit in... I was going to suggest drawing Nitori in, like... What is it called? Overalls? But I think she's only ever in overalls in Fanworks, so never mind. K-pop Demon Hunters. It was good. Yeah, the overalls, but tied at the waist, and she has the black tank top. It's possible that only exists in fan art. I haven't seen it in any official art yet, unless you count, I don't know, Toho Lost Word as official art, which I don't. Not telling spoilers, just gonna enjoy the songs and such from K-pop Demon Hunters. Alternate facts in Eastern Utopia. Maybe. You have sent your quest. How many do I have right now? I have 16. I swear though, if this becomes an all Toho request stream by complete accident, I don't know. I'm gonna be super surprised. Nope, it's not an alternative facts of Eastern one Utopia. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything else that isn't Toho. That's fine, don't worry about it. It's just gonna be really funny because in the past I prioritized Toho requests because that's a fandom I'm already in. But this time I'm not prioritizing it at all. I'm just prioritizing people who are already in the stream. And just letting the random number generator pick for me. But if the random number generator still picks Toho for me, I don't know. That might say something about fate or something. I don't actually know. It's just gonna be really funny. Okay. I'm fated to draw girls in frilly outfits or something like that. You're gonna have to draw Nitori twice. I always wonder if Zun would ever use Korean inspiration for his games, aside from Kitsune. They're called Kumiho in Korean culture. That would be interesting. I do agree. But, when did it start? After a certain point, most of Toho has, after a certain point in the game, Toho was exclusively Japanese. Like, how many non-Japanese mythological references or folklore references have been in the game in recent times? The closest that I can think of is like Hekasha, who is literally the goddess of magic Hecate. The Greek goddess of magic Hecate from Greek mythology. That's it. That's the closest one I can think of. There is the new Michigan girl. I don't think they're even from Michigan though. Most of them were from Toho 14. Even then, there's the mermaid. Okay, that's a mermaid. There's the Dullahan, but she's not even actually a Dullahan. She's not even partially. She's also partially. What was it called? Seki Banki. She's also a different type of yokai, like a Rokurokubi. She's also a Rokurokubi, which is a Japanese yokai who has an extremely long neck. So like, I don't know. And finally, there's the werewolf, Kagero. But she's not like a true werewolf where she's just a human. She's not just a werewolf. She's also like a werewolf that turns into the extinct Japanese wolf. She turns into the extinct species, the Japanese wolf, whenever whenever there's a full moon. So even then, it's not like a completely Western idea. I'm gonna have dinner now. Enjoy your dinner, Goji. The 5 games from PC 98 itself: Alice Murgatroyd, Parsi, Her Clothes, Yoshika, Chinese, Yangshi, and stages 1 to 3 bosses referencing their Western variants. And then of course, there's Akasha, as you mentioned. Yeah, very... Like, it still happens, but it's almost like it's mostly Japanese. I don't know why I'm not quite sure why the pivot to mostly Japanese though. Like, Western creatures are quite cool. Then again, the series is called Toho, which means Far East. So it makes sense. I will agree though, like some more Japanese and some more Korean and Chinese influence would be interesting to see. Yeah. Nariko could count, but she's not a sphinx. She's just another statue girl from Japanese culture who yeah. The Western inspirations were left behind in the PC 98 Seiho project. That's true. Here's the outfit again. Right. She has the key. It's just the shirt. How big? This is relatively short compared to her debut. Now that I'm looking at it. The skirt, I mean. Her debut skirt was relatively long. Up to... Not quite up to her ankles, but really long. The boots, rain boots. Or at least I drew them as rain boots when I last drew Nitori. Which makes sense. They are the type of boots she would wear. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Maribel Earn herself. If Marikari connection is true, it's very likely to be true, but if it's true, then Yukari wouldn't naturally be a Japanese yokai. I don't even think a gap yokai, I don't even think the concept of a gap yokai exists in Japanese folklore or mythology. Like, is there a yokai who's is there a yokai that changes the who's a physical manifestation of the metaphysical concept of borders? Like, seems a bit heady for ancient Japanese folklore, all things considered. What am I doing? Marissa? Now, Marissa, she has the long socks, right? Irisame Marissa. Like, I normally draw her with regular socks. What about the newest character portraits? Oh, short socks. Gotcha. As the Sonic thing, and then Mary Jane's. Yeah, Mary Jane's. Look at that. Okay, let's add some color. I really should add some color to Futo just to make it clear that she's wearing jeans for once. Okay, fine. I'm gonna add color to Futo. This is so peak. Marissa's Forbidden Scroller refit was dope. I'm addicted to it. Are we talking about the one where she looks like she's wearing shorts? Because that is in fact my favorite Marissa outfit, if that's what you mean. The one where she looks like she's wearing shorts. Yukari did inspire me to make a character similar to her. She only appears in the shadows. Yeah, that sounds like Yukari, alright. Alleyways, back alleys, shadows beneath your couch. I don't think so. It's the one with the sleeves and gloves. Okay, then I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Nitori. Green. Very bright green. Different. This is a different shade of green than the one she used in. It's a different shade of green than the one she used in Mountain of Faith. Fascinating. If I had a nickel where Fandojin, a Toho music album, or a shitpost game changed my life or changed the way how I view things, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. What 2 games are you talking about? Basically contraption. I mean, it's very broad. Okay, light blue. Almost light blue, almost green. More colored. And what is the color of Mitori's hair? Dark blue. Not dark, not that dark. Okay, what's next? Rain boots, also light blue. Let's make it brighter and more saturated because these are probably plastic. I punched my Fumo in the eyes. It might change how they view things. Indeed. Okay, what am I missing? Excuse me. Yellow for Marissa's hair. Honestly, if it wasn't for Toho, I wanted to have played Graffiti Kingdom or Magic Pengal on the PS2. Zun worked on both of them. And Reimu is a secret character in both of them? Fascinating. Red here, about to have their life changed too. Nah. Reimu's fantasy seal is originally for Magic Pengel. Fascinating. Okay. Do I give her the cat ears? She no longer has the cat ears in the official art. That's such a shame. Okay, I guess she's just gonna have the plain white bow. I didn't play them, but I remember reading those games were amusement maker games. Draw the cat ears. I'm getting good Toho information on this stream. The thing is, it's not actual cat ears. It's just a bow that's shaped like cat ears. Wolf. So even if I did draw it, it wouldn't be cat ears. Is it alive like Reimu's bow definitely are? Oh yeah. It's only alive if the artist... It's only alive if the artist knows to make them alive. Otherwise, they kind of... Otherwise, the bow just kind of sits there. Okay. Skin, Nitori. Should Nitori's skin be brighter than Marissa's? Yes. A little bit darker, a little bit more saturated. Only really there for contrast. Difference is only really there for contrast. And then of course, blush. Okay. Hermes, Reimu can definitely fly because of the bow. Dweller Nerd versus Sky Wanderer. They are so cute. I agree. This is very cute. Absolute cinema. Genuine kudos. Okay. How many requests have been submitted? Still only 16? Okay. Let us add to the wheel. 15th request. Loading response. Why is it taking long? All voice howdy. Requested Koishi do an evil Kendrick smile. Koishi evil Kendrick smile. For all voice howdy. And last one. Basically contraption. Tired Nitori. Nitori. Tired Nitori. Tech. Port. For basically contraption. Okay, here we go. How many have I drawn right now? I have drawn 3. This is penultimate request. Let's go. Reimu in New York City. I'm not sure how I'm going to draw this, but I'm not sure I'm going to draw this. Desolate. This was a very difficult thing to. I know that's another Toho. Yes, this is another Toho. Desolate. I'm not sure I'm supposed to draw this. Everyone loves Nitori. How can you not love her? Very clean. Okay. I guess I'm drawing that. I can request a simpler one if that's possible. Nah, you requested NYC. I'm trying to think of what to draw. Like, what comes to mind when I think New York City? I think Statue of Liberty, even though that's not necessarily in New York. I think the Empire State Building. I think this is gonna sound really weird, but I think of the World Trade Center. I think of the Twin Towers. Unfortunately. Reimu as the Statue of Liberty. But I'm not gonna lie, Red. I thought that too. You thought this. You thought of 9/11 as well when you said when I said New York. The Twin Towers in Gensokyo. Oh God. I'm gonna get cancelled if I draw Reimu doing. I'm gonna get cancelled if I draw Reimu doing a spell card battle in front of the World Trade Center. Oh no. Okay. 2025-0719. Desolate. What was it? Reimu NYC. Hi, I'm back. Did the wheel dictate another Toho character? We are 4 for 4 for Toho characters. Reimu, they hit the second shrine, and frankly, I think it's healthy that I can recognize that as a morally wrong thought. It's a morally wrong thought, but it's an objectively funny thought. I don't know what's going on here. We're brainstorming on how to depict Reimu in New York City. That was one of my requests was Reimu Hakure from Toho Project, but she's in New York City, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that. Reimu is statue of poverty. Oh my goodness. Times Square. I don't know about this. Homeless Reimu. Honestly, while making this request, I was thinking of those 2000 movies where it's insert character and it goes into real life New York City. Yeah, but how do I draw that? Is the thing. Whip. Alternative, like I was thinking she's like sitting at Times Square or something like that. Alternatively, I could just, she's getting ran over by the subway. Even in New York, she's getting screwed over by Yukari. Not gonna lie, Desolate. I'm starting to think that maybe this request is too difficult. Because the more I think about this, the more the more clear it is to me that I have to draw an actual city. Yeah, fair. Like I'm still thinking right now what I want to do. Like right now, I'm drawing her eating a hot dog. So like this is Remo eating a hot dog, but what else? What else is there? Like that doesn't really say New York City unless I like draw her on top of the Chrysler building or something. Yeah, drawing. The thing is, drawing. Take a selfie in Times Square. Okay, so she's taking a selfie, and if the streets and buildings are visible, that means that I'm gonna need to draw a bunch of buildings. Hot dogs are probably just American in general, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm just Chrysler building New York. I know this. Like this is probably iconic enough, right? This is probably iconic enough that people will notice it when I draw this. Okay. There we go. Look at that beautiful building. Okay. There we go. It's a pointy gray building. People who know New York will be able to. People who know New York will be able to recognize it. But yeah, it is just a pointy gray building. Like in the long run. Like, ultimately, it is just a pointy gray building, but it's a recognizable pointy gray building, at the very least. So, it has that going for it. It is one of my favorite buildings to climb up when playing Spider-Man 2 for the Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation, or Prototype. One of my favorite buildings to climb up. Oh, that's what that's called. Yeah, that building. Yeah. So this building in Spider-Man, in Prototype, all of the superhero games set in New York. It's that building. The only other one that's more famous is the Empire State Building, which is a spiky brown building instead of a spiky gray one. Yeah, buildings in New York, not particularly interesting to look at if you're not into boxes. If you're not into industrial architecture. Which is a very tall skyscraper, focuses on Mount Olympus, which is on the 13th floor of it. The most popular one is the Avengers Tower. Maybe. Yep. There are indeed tourists who believe that the Avengers Tower is a real tower in New York. So, although you joke about it, that it's not even wrong. Although you're joking about it, you're not even wrong. That is in fact one of the most popular buildings in New York, even though it's not actually a building in New York. Okay. I need pictures of other buildings that are as tall as the Chrysler building next to it. It's mostly just empty. It's mostly just empty space and a box. It's mostly just empty space and a box. Do I draw the black box? Do I draw the black box that's next to it? Maybe I'll draw this one. Maybe draw a bit pigeons flying by, maybe. sure. I'll draw the box, and I'll also draw the bridge. It's not going to be the scale, but man, it's so hard to tell, but okay. You know what? I'll just consider this done. Remu on the Chrysler Building. The black box building next to the Chrysler Building is known as Project Commodore, another tall skyscraper that replaced the Hyatt Regency Hotel. I've never been to New York, but I live 6 hours from it. It's beautiful. Oh lord, size and perspective, my nightmare. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother. So, let's consider this complete. How many... Okay, this is going to be my last... This is going to be the last request. Hide that choice. Are we gonna get 5 for 5 for Toho, or are we finally gonna get something different? Goji, it's your lucky day. Tsunebyo battle between good lesbian and bad lesbian. Let's fucking go. Okay. What specific scene did you want from episode from that from episode 8? Yes, indeed. I'm gonna be... Do you have a specific scene in mind? Because your request was rather vague. Let's go. Like you said, metaphorical interpretation of what was going on in Tsunebyo Season 2, Episode 8. You know the scene. Because, as much as I know what you're talking about, I don't know the... As much as I can guess what you're talking about, I don't know the specifics. My idea was that... Okay, we're making out in their minds despite it not happening on screen. Okay. What was that one? Meme characters making out sloppy style. Which one was it? This one. There we go. There's the one that I was looking for. Okay. This is perfect. Okay. Let's save this. 2025-0719. Go G. Deko. Nibu. Kiss. This isn't Toho, is it? Nope, it's not Toho. This is from Chunibyo Temokoi Gashitai. Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. It's a Japanese novella which had an anime anime adaptation back in 2013, 2014. It means love Chunibyo and Other Delusions, or love edgy fantasies and other delusions. You have to go. Better luck next time. Later, Labdines. It's unfortunate that any of your requests didn't get drawn. You have to go to good night, friends. Well, good morning, I suppose, for some of you. That one out, making out with particularly strange individual excluded. Yeah. It's a good anime, indeed. Anyway, time to draw. There's a specific scene. Where is it? There's a specific scene in the end. Okay, found it. Let me just real quick. There. Can I post? There it is. There we go. Excellent. Full head shorter than each other. How do I... Why is it the moment that I have a reference in front of me, I'm suddenly struggling to do the do basic posing? Okay. Shoulders up. Arms crossed. Okay, so she's looking very slightly downward. Just draw a box. The box is too big. Oh. It's all falling apart. Oh my goodness. Kind of. You've been drawing Toho for so long that any non-Toho character has you forgetting the drawing fundamentals. Something like that. The thing is, even this also happens when I'm drawing Toho. Like if I have a pose in mind, it takes me a bit of trial and error. If I have a pose reference, it takes me a bit of trial and error to actually draw the poses correctly. Ain't that the thing with art? I know the pain. And face too small. Or head too small, I suppose. There we go. Ears, ears. Head too small for this character as well. Even though... it's proportional to the other character. Okay. Anyway. Hair. I think his hair goes like this. The moment I add the hair, it now looks like the head is too big. Pain. Curse you, anime proportions. Okay, so there's this. Now I have to copy image. This is gonna be great. Both of them are thinking this. Let me actually flip this. And 10 pixels. Let's go. Hello, GST. I should actually close my request form now. This is my final request for the night that I'm drawing. Remove that. Whoops, unpinned message. The requests are closed. And pin message. Welcome to the anyway, welcome to the stream, Dristy. What brings you to my corner of the internet? Who are you drawing? I'm drawing these two characters from Chunibyo Demokoi Gashitai, or Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. You can also call it Love, Edgy Fantasies and Other Delusions. It is a Japanese light novel that was adapted into an anime in 2013. It's a romantic comedy. True, romance 100% comes from these two. Sole reason to watch Shuni. I don't agree with that. There are a lot of reasons to watch Shunibyo. And there's plenty of romance from the main character and the main heroine. The girl with the eye patch covering one eye. You've heard of that show? These two are the main characters. No, they're not. I know you're trying to make a joke. You're probably just trying to make a joke, but this is my favorite anime, so shut the fuck up. Yeah, the main two characters are literally dating. These two are just heavily implied. Although they were the first on-screen kiss in the show. I'm sorry I came off wrong. I was just saying that I really like those characters. All right then. Apologies for reacting strongly then. Like I didn't like your tone, and I reacted defensively. Apologies. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. Specifically with this shoulder. I probably should do what the anime did and cut it off right below. Cut it off right below Nibutani's elbows. Make things easier for myself. Oh, Dekomori. Fun fact, Dekomori's nickname, Deko-chan, can be read as Forehead-chan. I don't know if it's just trope, but I love the small free spirit blonde twin-tail girls. They appear everywhere. Generally speaking, I think it's in most fiction. Now that I think, it's in most fiction. Now that I think about it, the free-spirited blonde girl. Like, it's not just an anime. Like, if the character's blonde and has long hair, they're probably some sort of free spirit. And it's usually in contrast with a brunette with who is more straight-laced. All right. There we go. Now we move this. Make this bigger. Joined a little while ago. Are you still doing Rex? Nope, not anymore. This is the last request that I'm drawing today. Okay, there's that. Let's add the parts that make it clear which character is which. So the conspicuous hair clip. The conspicuous hair clip that doesn't hold anything. Let's hide this, make this less transparent. Let's add Deco's hair. This is kind of cursed. But it's cursed. But it's cursed in a way that I love. Not cursed. It's right and just. This is excellent. Okay, here we are. Goji. I haven't, okay? Yeshni. I haven't. Or were you going to say A Haven? I haven't seen the show, but this is perfect. Yeah. This is... Goji was referencing this from the show, where... where the two... awkwardly look away from each other because it's brought up that the two of them kissed. And they're like, well, yeah, but like, it wasn't an official kiss. we didn't like it or anything, and me and Goji like to imagine that this is what happened. The headcanon that this is literally what's happening in the scene. The context makes it even better. They do canonically kiss. It's done as a joke in universe, but that does happen. And it's referenced multiple times. Okay. Alright, I forgot to add Nibutani's side ponytail. There we go. Anyway, save. That was... Do I add... I should add color. I'm gonna add color to this. I'm gonna add color to Futo, and I'm gonna add... I don't really need to add color to this. Maybe just to Reimu. Okay, I'm gonna start with Reimu because that's one's going to be the easiest. I'm just gonna add red. And the rest can stay the same color it is right now. Red and black. And very dark brown for the hair. I know, because Reimu finally has brown hair again after so many years. Gonna be the same color as her shoes. Okay, there's Reimu. Let's save that. Futo skiing, I'll do that later. That's way more. Reimu's secret ability is changing her hair color. That would be really funny, but also kind of lame. If I would genuinely prefer she keep her canon power of floating, which is somehow different from flying. It's supposed to be cream colored. The vest is supposed to be cream colored. That's about right. Floating is more Reimu being able to just go through life without any trouble. And yet, the fandom constantly considers her the most miserable bastard in the world. The most miserable person in the universe. Oh, I both love and hate fandom flanderization. It should stay floating because she floats in and out of reality. Flying implies she's flying atop of physical air, therefore strictly reality. That's fair. What was that crude question that a lot of people ask women? Does the carpet match the drapes? I don't know why, but for some reason while drawing Dekomori's eyebrows, that thought came to my head. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Too much information, perhaps. Terrible of me. I believe she has amber eyes. Yep. And Deco has blue eyes, because of course. What? I didn't know what it meant, thank god I googled it rather than asking. I mean, I would have explained it to you if you asked. I don't know if I should ask or I should Google it myself. It's basically asking if it's basically asking if the person dyes their hair or if it's natural, and the way they ask is by asking if the hair on top of their head matches the hair in their pubic region. If the color of the hair on their head matches the color of the hair in their pubic region, which is a very rude thing to ask to a girl unless you know that's something the girl likes to hear. And so generally speaking, you're not supposed to say that. I believe men also hear it, but less. But it happens less often. Sounds like the most cursed way to ask that, indeed. Hence why I said it's a rather crass way of asking it. Okay, last thing to color is Futo. Oh my god. Pin sheet, what have you done to me? Okay, here we go. Gray hair. Dark blue. Futo. Futot. Indeed. Actually, should this be red? She's gonna end up looking like Santa Claus. Now that I think about it. Yeah, it's fine. The image of Futo skydiving popped into my head. She would jump out of a plane with a skateboard. City Escape starts playing in the background. Na 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 na. And of course, she's wearing blue jeans. Although, from what I understand, blue jeans aren't that good for cold weather. Or actually, no. Are they that good for cold weather? I don't actually know. It's never been clear to me. Futa would definitely be fascinated by the peculiar activities of modern times. Yeah, I do imagine she would do something like this. And I do think she would pick the garish orange key gear. This does seem like something she would use. Have you done mine? I don't know if you were here, but all of the I will only pick 5, and I've already picked 5, and I do it randomly. I am not going to draw you. I am not guaranteed to draw yours. So if you... better luck next time. And blue. There we go. Better call Remelia next time. Okay. Day in the life of a plate out of water. This is still my favorite one that I've drawn today, and it was the first one. This is my second favorite. Man, I love this so much. Okay, so there's this one, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one, and there's this one. Okay, that will be the last one for the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. Friendly reminder to everyone here, I have a coffee, ko-fi.com Redler Red7, REDLERRED7. I draw artwork for strangers on the internet. If you'd like me to be able to continue drawing artwork for strangers on the internet, feel free to tip me at least even just $1. Even just $1 would be greatly helpful. Only if you're able though. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys in my next stream. I think I should be able to do my next stream on Wednesday, which is going to be next Wednesday. It's going to be drawing every Scarlet Weather Rhapsody character. Tin Sheet's not here, but I'm sure Tin Sheet would be very happy to hear that I'm finally gonna be start drawing the game where Tenchi comes from. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Where is that end stream button?